I mean, look, I'm in Asia for the next like 2.5 weeks, and to us, it's going around the region trying to understand what the demand looks like. Look, demand's accelerated 20, 30%. If I go back to 3, 4 months ago, I mean, demand and supply for Nvidia chips is 10 to 1. So to me, Tom, it's like I just focus on what does demand look like on the chip side when it comes to the use cases.
Yeah,
I think 3Q earnings are
right.
going to probably exceed even the hype for AI.
And Noah Smith, Paul Sweeney, out yesterday, he's saying, forget about all the panic. The usage of AI right now is incalculable how it's increasing.
Yeah, we'll see. And Dan, I think what's maybe gotten some people's attention a little bit on concerned in the last 3-4 weeks has been some of these, what I think some people refer to as circular deals. Nvidia investing in OpenAI and then going to be buying some Nvidia chips. And we've seen a number of these deals, number one. Number two, they're huge dollar amounts here. What do you make of those types of transactions?
Yeah, look, I get some of the concerns and people who say parallels to the late 90s. I mean, I disagree in terms of vendor financing. The reality is, I mean, OpenAI, if you think about it, like they'll put $1 in, and for every dollar they put in, they're going to get 15, $20 back, whether it's AMD or Nvidia. So I view it much more as collaboratively building the next economy rather than some sort of circular financing sinister.
Right.
I mean, that's sort of my view in terms of as it plays out.
Dan Ives with us, and we continue on technology. And we, of course, we're discussing Penn State there. He is in Hong Kong. He'll listen to Penn State, Iowa, from Bangkok here tomorrow. It's an evening game. He'll be in the morning. It's like F1. You're up at ridiculous hours. Okay, Apple, Wedbush, Ives, 310 is the target. Here's the last targets on the ANR screen. 205, 220. Morgan Stanley sort of near Wedbush. Evercore ISI sort of near Wedbush. 277, 218, and a 203. Dan Ives, discuss the gloom around Apple.
I mean, the cab driver in Hong Kong is bearish on Apple. And I think that's because my view is like, it's not just about units moving up in terms of iPhone 17. You saw what Apple when the Air went on sale in China. But this is really over the next 6 to 9 months. I think as a large cap, this could be the biggest outperformer, relative to the opportunity. Once I think they ultimately Google Gemini, that would probably be the AI partnership. And I think that is going to be the sort of aha moment for this story.
Hey, Dan, as a good tech analyst, you spend a lot of time in Asia, as you're doing right now. And I tell you, the China-U.S. trade discussions are really front and center for U.S. equity investors here. What are you hearing over there as it relates to just kind of trade tensions, tech in particular, going forward?
Look, I mean, there's tensions, but I do think investors are starting to maybe feel like there's going to be some sort of easing. I think that's the reality. I think when you look at the rare earth and some of the other sort of threats, I mean, our view, and I think most investors are like, look, you buy the tech winners as it ultimately plays out. And I think the bark's going to be worse than the bite. I mean, that continues to sort of be our view as this plays out. You don't get scared. This is not going to dent the AI revolution. I think cooler heads prevail. And it starts obviously with the summit between President Xi and Trump in a few weeks.